Good morning, y'all. Time for skincare. I wrap my hair up. Oof. Okay. This is how we're gonna wear it. Let's do our skincare. I would start this video as soon as a helicopter decides to go past my house. So if y'all can't hear me, sorry. All right. I think I said I was going to do face masks in the morning and just do a deep cleanse at night, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to save the face mask for when I'm busy, you know, in a hurry or something like that. And that's going to work better. So I'm going to get started on my steps here. I'm going to do my double cleanse. I'm going to use this one and this little doohickey again. And get my little face smoothers out. Alright. I said I didn't originally like this because it doesn't leave enough product on my face that I need to see it to know that it's clean. But this little doohickey gives me what I'm looking for. So I'm going to use this now. Alright. And plus, I'm trying to stick to one thing for a certain period of time. That way I know if it's helping, if it's not. If I keep switching to different things, I won't know if I like it or if if something's wrong, I wouldn't know what was wrong because I tried so many different things. So, I know so far this works and I haven't had any issue. I do know this one does too. I haven't had any issues. And I have used some of them face masks and I don't know. We're just gonna stick to this for right now, okay? And I got a washcloth so I can stop dipping my hand in the water. I'm just gonna lightly squeeze that out and then just wet my face up. I'll use this to wipe my hands in between. And look, I still got water everywhere. So I don't think it matters if I use my hand or rag or anything. I don't know. Alright, so step 1, double cleanse. Okay, hold on because my auntie is calling me. Okay, I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. So, alright, here we go. So I'm just going to put a generous amount of this one there. And, ooh. Ooh, that's cold. I probably should have wet it up a little bit. There we go. Oh, that was a lot. Gently around my eyes so that I do not get it in there. Get out the way. Push that back a little bit more. There we go. Just get both the chins and the neck. Gotta get the stash. Okay. Let me just put this in here and rinse this off a bit. All right. Excuse me. All right, let's clean this crap off. My son is in there doing his schoolwork, if anybody was wondering. Sometimes he has like work that he can do online and he can do independently, which helps me out because then I can get some stuff done around the house that I need to do. He has a YouTube channel too, and I've been telling him I'm gonna let him do more videos and stuff. He has a lot of content that he's done. I just haven't uploaded it. I need to get better on doing that this year as well. I started it years ago, probably when he was like, I don't know, probably about 11 years ago when he was an infant, because my husband was deployed to Korea for most of my pregnancy and the first half of his birth. He came home for the birth, but then he had to go right back. So it was easier just to do like a YouTube for him and post all the videos of the baby on there. That way I didn't have to email it. Then if it's too big, I got to break it down and all that. I'm like, you can just go look on YouTube, look at all this stuff. And I gave it to my family, you know, the grandmas. They wanted it too, so that they can just go look at it 100 times if they want. I don't know if you can save, but it was just easier. Everybody can see it at one time. I didn't have to send it out to 30 different people. So that's what YouTube account. I honestly forgot about it. So it's a bunch of baby stuff on there, him when he was little. But since he's had it for such a long time, I'm like, well, you can use it. He's trying to get into YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, we can open it back up, let him use it, and, you know, get stuff done. Try this off. Oh, I got another towel. I'm just gonna pat dry. My niece, when she was going back to college, she had like a bucket of stuff. She packed most of her stuff, but she left this bucket on the table that had her stuff in it. And guess what was in there, y'all? A desk fan. She had like one this big and then like a handheld one. Guess who finna be up in there? Me. I looked at it the other day, but you had to charge it, so I wasn't finna do all that. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use it. She ain't using it. If she ain't want me to have it, she should have took it with her. But I need one, so I'm gonna use that. All right, so step 2, where we at? Toner. So tone your face, I guess. I just need a smidget more. I feel like my face feels brightening. Could just be all in my head, I don't know. But as long as it's in my head, that's all that matters, right? As long as I feel like it's working, that's all that matters. All right, so we did 2. 3 is our serum, brightening serum. I forgot. You know what? I knew I was missing something. I had no music on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Well, I forgot my other music device thing in the other room. I don't feel like going to get it, so I'm just gonna. We did it this long without it. We're gonna finish. Oh, we are getting down to the end of this. I'm like, what? Okay, time to get some more. All right, so the chin. I'm just gonna rub in those little beads. I don't know if I like the beads. They look cute and all, but sometimes I don't rub them in good enough. This is my, I forgot. This is my target area underneath my eyes because I feel like they're dark. Can y'all tell? I don't know, but I can tell. Get those beads all rubbed in good. Okay. Let's just fan this dry. I got a lot to do today. I feel like I got a lot to do every dang on day. Luckily, my son took the dog out this morning. He fed the dog. He fed the chickens. He got the eggs. And I don't think he did nothing for the goat. He don't really mess around with that goat. So I'm gonna go get him something to eat, a little snack, cause you know they forage for most of their food. But I do keep some feed to feed them. My husband feels like they need to be fed every day. I'm like, they forage, like literally that's what they supposed to do. If you keep feeding them every day, I feel like he's gonna be dependent on that and won't eat what's around him. I don't know, but that's what I think in my head. But it is winter time. It's a little bit cooler, so you got to feed them more. They have to have more. And then the grass ain't growing like it usually does. So I guess we do need to give them a little extra. But the chickens have food too. They got food 24/7 in their coop. But I do give them little snacks. They like those mealworms and the black soldier fly larvae. They thoroughly enjoy that. Just kind of wiping my hands off on this wet rag in between. All right, so that was step 4, which was the face cream. Step 5, let me dry it a little bit. It's actually pretty dry because I rubbed it in really good. But the last step is step 5, lightweight moisturizer, hydration lock. I'm gonna use a little bit more than normal, just because I know I want to use my roller and roll everything in. So it give me more product to use, so I don't have to refill it. Yo, so I was making room on my phone, trying to make room on my phone. So I was moving like pictures and stuff to my Google One account, to my laptop, to my hard drive. I was just trying everything. And let me tell you, I had over 55,000 pictures, photos, documents, whatever on my phone. And I was using 101% of my storage on the phone, the memory and stuff. So I was like, I need to get rid of it. So I caught myself trying to get rid of certain things. Somehow I didn't got rid of almost everything, probably about 95%. I had around 55,000 things on there, and now I have 1,400 on there. Now I did free up some space, but I like to cried last night, so I'm like, where's all my stuff? I can't seem to find any of it. Well, I found a little bit, but you know what? I don't even want to think about it right now. But I'm hoping I have everything. Hope. But anyways, nothing else exciting has been going on in my life. We do have a few things to do. As soon as my son gets done with his school, I do have to help him on something. I have him go in there. I assign little things for him to do. And the ones that he finds difficult, we go over together. I'm like, go ahead and skip that. Do what you know or what you understand. And then we'll do the other stuff together. So he does have one thing with I don't know, social studies, I think it is. And it was just like talking about the Constitution and preamble and branches of government, which I understand could be hard. I didn't even realize it was on there just yet. So otherwise, I just told him to wait. We'll do that together in general because the Constitution is hard. And I did not do it in school. But we didn't do it until 7th grade. He's in 5th grade. So the curriculum I'm using is introducing it in 5th grade. And not even like bits of pieces, like small things, like a lot of it. I'm like, wow. My school that I went to, they did it in 7th grade. But we moved. So by the time they were finna start it, we moved. So I didn't do it. And then the new school, they had already done it. So I looked up, I guess. I didn't have to do the Constitution. And it's like a requirement, but I ain't have to do it. Just like in school, you have to take like, I think you have to do like 2 gym classes or something like that in high school. 2 or 3. I don't know what it was, but I lucked out on that too. I think I did the first year for gym, my freshman year. And it was gym class, PE, and then it was I did conditioning, and I did, it's like when you're working out, I guess conditioning your muscles, I don't know. And I did like, so I had swimming class too, freshman year. So then sophomore year I didn't do it because I figured, oh, I'll wait, I'm gonna skip a year on that. And I wanted to take this construction trades class. My brother had did it when he was in school, and I was really into building stuff. And what it is they get to, it's like 4 different schools, high schools, get together for like 2 periods, and we drive out and we build a house. Like, I don't know if it's like a Habitat for Humanity type house. I don't know what it is, but it was for, no, something like similar to that. So we go out there and we build a house, and all the classes from the schools, we go at different times. And our teacher was a contractor and stuff like that. So we went to go do that, and I was so interested in doing that. My brother did it for his senior year, or was it his junior year? I don't know, but I wanted to do it. But I couldn't do it until my junior year. So my freshman year, I was, after I finished that not woods, but gym and stuff, I was like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm trying to get into this other class. So then I had to take woods 1 and 2, and I took an electrician class and stuff like that. Those are all my electives. So most of them I was the only girl in, so I took all those classes to in order to be into the construction trades class my junior year. So I was concentrating on doing that, not no gym or PE. So then I did that all sophomore, some of my freshman year and all sophomore year. Then junior year, it was like, okay, I can get into this class now. So I got into the class. I took it's my first and second period. You go out there, we get to building, doing stuff. I love doing shit like that. So we did that in I did that my junior year, and then I did it again my senior year. So then come time for, getting down to graduation, we had to make sure, I got my counselor, make sure I have all my credits and stuff. And it was like, oh, you're still missing a gym class. I'm like, at this time I'm pregnant. I was pregnant my senior year. So I'm like, I can't do gym. So I was able to get an excuse from that. So I didn't have to do that. And because of my construction trades class, I didn't have to do a foreign language if we did that, because that consisted of 2 periods. So I didn't do a foreign language. I only did 1 year of gym, and I didn't have to do the Constitution. But in my senior year, I don't know if it's senior or junior, I don't know, but I took Black History was one of my electives because I wanted to take that class, to learn more stuff, stuff that I didn't know, my mom didn't teach us, that she didn't know maybe. So, and it was an elective. It wasn't a required class. Crazy, huh? So I took that class. And my first day, everyone, the bell ring, everyone's in their class, right? Sitting down, taking roll call, stuff like that. And then, like, 10 minutes later, here rolls in my little brother. Man, I tell you, as soon as that class ended, I ran to my counselor, like, take me out of this class, because ain't no fucking way I'm gonna be in this class with him. Because my brother, it was his, I think it was his freshman, no, was it freshman year? I don't know if it was freshman or sophomore year, but absolutely not. I already knew that wasn't gonna work. Absolutely not. I didn't even ask him to drop the class. No, I left immediately. So I was kind of bummed out because I didn't get to do that class, and I don't even think he stuck with the class. But he would have if I did, because then he'd think we was gonna work together, and basically I was gonna do everything. So, but I did do, like, I got really good into politics and stuff like that. I think it was my junior year, and elections and stuff like that. So I was that was like my constitution phase, but that was again something that I wanted to learn. I forgot what was going on in the world at that time, but I was interested in it, and I really did a lot of stuff. Knowing how the voting goes, and just everything, I guess. I was really into that, but not so much now. I could honestly care less. I probably could not care any less. But I try to stick with the local stuff, what's going on in my community, where I feel like I have a voice. Even though they always say every vote counts, blah blah blah. And in a sense it does, but I ain't gonna get too much into that because my opinion is my opinion. But we'll figure it out. But especially for local elections, I feel like your vote really does matter within your community, the city, the town, village, wherever you live in. It's good to get out there and have your voice heard, and vote and show up to those meetings, because people don't show up in the community. My community, they show up. But just to know what's going on, like across the street, they were building a nature park. We have a sports complex right next to us, and it was building a nature park next to it. And it's only one way in and out on the main street, but they were going to make another entrance onto our block, and we have like a cul-de-sac. They were going to have another entrance in our block, our street. Like, it's, I don't know, it's not a one-way street, but it's like, it's not big enough for two. Like, somebody's gonna have to scoot over if the other one is going through too. Can't both go together. Someone got to scooch a bit. But I'm like, no, that's too much traffic on our block. I already have people zooming past. Like, I couldn't play out and ride his bike on the street or nothing. We don't have sidewalks out here. So if y'all have another exit or entrance on our block, people are going to use our block to go in and out of that complex, because everybody's kids in soccer, football, baseball, softball, whatever else they may have up there. There's too much traffic coming in and out of our blocks. People that's late to practice or late to a game, they zooming. Like, it was a whole big thing with the mayor and everything, especially everybody on our block. We really came together like, Now, then they changed it and said, you know what? It's not going to be it's going to be an exit entrance, but only for emergency vehicles is what they said. But it never happened. Then they were going to make a nature park right there across from us. But they started that, then COVID hit. So they stopped. Then they haven't do anything else until maybe last year, 2025, they started working over there again. And I kind of got on their Facebook page like, hey, what's going on over there? I see you guys over there working. And I'm like, oh, no, we're just doing some maintenancing. No, y'all not. Y'all over there working on something. Ain't no maintenancing for that. So, not knowing I literally live across the street, I can look out my window right now and see they made it a dog park. which I was irritated by because it's like, I don't want everybody's dog on my block. I'm funny acting. I already got somebody's dog that comes and shits in my front yard. Like, I don't even let my dog in front of my house because I don't want him shitting in the yard. And if he do, we got a pooper scooper. People don't clean up after their dog. I don't want that. So now I got a dog. And my son and husband can't wait to go over there. I'm like, why? He literally has a backyard. But I guess, you know, to socialize with other animals, other dogs. I don't know. But that's that. So we will see what's going on. I think we're done. It's got pink stuff in here. I tied this down last night because I didn't want to retwist it so that it'll go the way I want it to go. And it's still trying to come back up. All right, that's good. All right, y'all. I think I'm done for today. I hope y'all have a good day. And we see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.